Oh, wah. Mario Party is too slow. It takes forever to finish a game. I wish it was faster. I'm sure somebody you know has said those exact things, so let's take their complaints to heart. I've sped up Mario Party to 10,000% speed and want to see if it's still possible to win. That is literally the only rule. I'm going to play as Luigi for good luck, set the computers to hard, and play 50 turns. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, that Nathaniel guy sped the footage up in Premiere and is a big old cheater, ha ha ha. And you know, I could have probably done that and gotten away with it, but I won't because I'm just that humble. I'll have a controller cam on so you know that this is all in real time. I went with DK's Jungle Adventure because it's generally a pretty easy board, although I knew this was going to be pretty hard to complete. I'm guessing that I'm going to lose every single minigame, so I need to rely on some really good board luck and getting some bonus stars at the end. One thing that's nice about playing at such a high speed is that you don't have to wait very long to play. In fact, it's too fast. I have to take a second to analyze every turn and figure out what actually happened. Now, as you can see, I'm absolutely not going to win Bobsled Run because I wasn't able to mash A 100 times in 2 seconds at the beginning. So me and Peach fell off the stage and lost. Something that did happen on turn 2 was landing on the Happening Space, which is actually really good. The Happening Space bonus star could potentially be my saving grace in this challenge. Losing, as Shy Guy says, was pretty sad. I just don't have the reaction time to hold either flag up. Peach ended up getting the first star, but since this is a 50-turn game, there's plenty of opportunities to get stars and steal them. Also, I just want to point out how funny these games look at hyperspeed. I mean, Limbo Dance makes Mario look like a freaking jackhammer. Coin Shower Flower was my first attempt at moving freely at this speed, and as you'd expect, it didn't go so well. By some miracle though, we actually won running of the bulb. Although the computers are on hard, so I guess it's not that surprising. Desert Dash was pretty intense because we actually got close to winning. I mashed left and right, but it just wasn't fast enough. Crazy Cutter was way harder than I expected. Just tapping any direction shot me forward and there was just no way I was gonna win. Treasure Divers is one of the few mini games where I can actually get coins. I just needed to mash fast as hell and get out of the water fast enough so I wouldn't drown. I wasn't gonna get first or anything, but any coins at all were a blessing. Most turns, I was losing coins from losing minigames, or I'd get robbed from the Boo. Speaking of Boo, landing on him required a lot of careful thinking. I wasn't stealing coins from people in first place necessarily, it was generally characters with over 50 coins so they couldn't steal stars from me. Not that I have any stars right now, but there's still time. Also, this moment was pain because the arrow pointed me away from the star and I clicked away by accident. And then Peach takes 20 coins from me because I was already such a threat to everyone. At the very least, I have been landing on a lot of happening spaces this game, so I'm pretty confident I'll at least get that bonus star. Several turns later, Peach has 5 stars and I'm really beginning to worry. I'm gonna need some pretty good luck to be able to catch up as I still have 0 stars, but at least I was on my way to getting one finally. After getting a star, I had to play Facelift. Just grabbing any part of Bowser's face was a miracle, let alone shaping it correctly. Peach grabs yet another star, giving her 6, and things are looking gloom and doom. But that's what I have Raid Shadow Legends for. It knows how to cheer up any gamer's day. Yeah, it's that really cool one you can play on your phone and desktop for free. I guarantee you've heard of it as it's one of the most influential mobile games out there. You can battle raid bosses, dungeon runs, and campaign battles. It's a pretty epic game if I say so myself, and they're constantly updating it too with new features and content. So what's new in Raid? Well, there's Hydra for one, only one of the biggest, baddest bosses in the entirety of mobile games. This thing is a beast, a super-powered clan boss that's like many bosses all rolled into one. It's got multiple different heads, each with unique mechanics. It can share pain, scare off your champions, cloak itself in poison, and so on. The battle is like a crazy puzzle box and is one of the toughest fights in the whole game. If that isn't enough for you, there's more. Raid's also giving away a super limited edition champion to every player in the game. Some of you may recognize him already. It's esports legend and Navi superstar Simple. Between now and January 28th, 2022, Simple's limited edition champ is available for free to both new and old players in Raid. All you have to do is log in for 7 days between now and January 28th, and he's yours. If you miss that day, you miss out for forever. And he's awesome, so you definitely don't want to wait around. On top of that, it's the holidays, so Raid's got a full schedule of festive activities with special events and tournaments, and even some new fusion events to help you add some of Raid's incredible festive champions to your collection. My in-game name is Nathaniel Bandy, and you can find me there. Raid is supporting this channel and helping fund my ambitious projects like Bandy's universe, so a huge thank you to them. There has seriously never been a better time to get started, so hit the link in the description or scan my QR code and you'll get an epic champion Rektar draft, 200k silver, 1 energy refill, 1 XP boost, and 1 ancient shard so you can summon awesome champions as soon as you get in-game. Moving on from that epic ad, 10 minutes after playing and I'm at turn 23, which is just nuts. I'm actually gonna finish a 50-turn game in about 20 real-time minutes. Hope was coming around as DK steals one of Peach's stars. The playing field is beginning to even out. I expected Paddle Battle to be a complete disaster since I can't row very fast, but we actually traded coins more than I anticipated. Buried Treasure was really sad because I'm usually really good at it, but Luigi gets stuck in the dirt, barely making any progress. And come on, Peach, taking away more of my coins? Why is poor Luigi being targeted so much? That's okay though. I got my revenge by drowning Peach in the ocean for forever. That'll just be my excuse because I literally can't reel fast enough to pull her up from the speed. On turn 33, I got a hidden block, hoping for a star but got a Koopa instead, which is also great. The more coins I can get before losing them inevitably, the better. Then there was Ground Pound, which was simply embarrassing. I charged to the top left corner and couldn't even manage to hit one peg. How humiliating. But at least I was finally getting my own stars. Over the past several turns, I managed to nab a few of them. Since I knew Peach was close to the star, I let her get it even though I could have headed towards it, and I'm glad I made that choice because I was literally right next to the next star. After getting my 4th star, I knew I was starting to have a chance at winning, but I really needed to get a head up on coins. Now, for years, I've made jokes about drawing a mustache in Crazy Cutter, and by complete accident, I actually did it this time. This one's for you, Aaron. But anyway, I landed on and decided to take coins from Peach since she was the only character I could avoid a star steal from, and I somehow managed to steal like 20 coins, so that's pretty phenomenal. But the more important moment happened, and that was chance time. Now was the time to turn things around. I selected Peach and Luigi, and by all odds, I stole a star from her. That was probably the best thing I could have gotten from chance time, so I'm glad I pulled it off. But in a span of 5 real-time seconds, everything turned for the worst. I landed on a star space and didn't have enough coins to pay for it. And then DK landed on Boo and stole one of my stars. I didn't even realize he had caught up so much on stars, so things weren't looking so hot now. For some reason, on my next Boo space, I decided to take coins from Peach instead of Mario. I have no idea why I did this. I'm guessing I just misinputted because moving up and down menus is super touchy with the speed. I'm not sure. On the next turn, DK stole coins from Mario and even the coin distribution quite a bit. This would be kind of nice if I also had 5 stars or more, but my odds of winning are looking pretty small considering there's only a few turns left. But then it came down to the very end. DK got the game star, which means I had no chance of winning because he needed to get 0 stars and I needed 2. I did get the happening star at least, but that doesn't mean much because I wasn't able to win, which is really too bad. But I'm not going to give up that easily. This time, I wanted to try Wario's Battle Canyon. There's more chance time spaces, which means more attempts at star and coin swaps, which I'm desperately going to need. Shockingly, I was the first one to get the star, although I set the game to 50 turns again, so a lot can still change. On the next turn, Yoshi stole my star. Like, I can't believe that happened so early on, but I guess that's just how it be. Although by some miracle, I didn't completely botch facelift. I grabbed both eyebrows and at the last second squeezed out 93 points, which was just enough to avoid losing coins to Bowser. I also discovered that Whack-A-Plant is the best minigame because I can make as many mistakes as I want and still get at least a handful of coins. With all my coins built up, I had my revenge and got my star back from Yoshi. I mean, it had my name on it and everything, I just had to get it back, you know? A turn after that, I got Chance Time and managed to nab 30 coins from the Red Plumber himself. That wasn't even the best part. Mario landed on Chance Time, got a coin swap, and managed to get me even more coins. I feel so bad for this dinosaur. dinosaur. It was like this with the last Mario Party Challenge video too. Another crazy moment happened. I actually won Tipsy Tourney. I'm not impressed about like winning, I'm just impressed I actually hit all the squares to begin with. At about the halfway point, everyone has a good amount of coins and the stars are fairly evened out. This is a good sign that the coin economy is already pretty high. Although Wario stole 2 stars of mine in one turn, that definitely annoyed me a bit. Later on, I stole another star from Yoshi, but this mad lad has 179 coins, and believe me, that's just child's play for him. Because just a few turns later, Yoshi has a whopping 260 coins. I don't think I've ever seen that many in my entire life, and I've played hundreds of thousands of hours of Mario Party 1. And lucky for me, I got a coin swap with Yoshi and stole all of those coins. I genuinely feel so bad for the guy. I've done nothing but mutilate his coins and star this whole game. But karma eventually struck back, as Wario made Yoshi and I swap stars. So that's a bummer, but with this many coins, I have a lot of options. I immediately got to work. With Boo, I stole a star from Yoshi and was lined up for another star right after. After getting that star, I was back in the lead with 171 coins, feeling like a damn king. But now, all of us had coins to steal stars, so I had to be really careful who to steal from. Obviously, Wario made the most sense here, but I could be in huge trouble being the main target now. It was now or never though. I don't think I'm getting another lead like this again. And as expected, Yoshi stole my star back, and I don't blame him for the crap that I've put him through. Thankfully, Wario barely didn't have enough money to steal a star, so he took some of Mario's coins instead. I ended up buying another star, putting myself 2 ahead of everyone else, which is just what I needed to survive the bonus stars at the end. The last turn wasn't very eventful, so now for the moment of truth. The game star went to Mario, which means I win, the coin star Yoshi, and the happening star to me, Mario, and Wario. So yes, it is indeed possible to beat Mario Party while playing at 10,000% speed. While I wouldn't call this fun, it was by far the fastest I've ever completed a challenge. I kid you not, I played both games and it took less than an hour of my time. But anyway, I'm gonna go speedrun making some lunch in this outro, so I'll talk with you all later.